I had a totally different educational background from Nigeria, and what I'm experiencing here, totally different. Two different things. So, like, it don't correlate sometimes. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Life with That Day. I know it's been a while since my last video. School is dealing with me right now, so I'm just trying to focus on everything. I'm in a bus stop right now, waiting for a bus. Jesus. And I was like, okay, since I'm waiting, let me just play with my phone a bit, and yeah, there it is. I'm on my way to school. I didn't take my car because of many reasons. So anyways, I'm taking the bus now and I'm riding to school. So today's video is just something like, basically just like my opinion on something on university life. So it's like reality versus expectation versus reality in university. So like the expectations, like what we expect university to be like, actually what you expect when you're going to university and what university actually is. So like me, I had like some expectations, right? And then I got to my university and it was like not the same, totally different. So I'm here to like share what I have experienced so far. And disclaimer, this is strictly my own opinion. Other people might have different like experience getting to university. That's totally fine. It's just disrupting my video. It's just how I felt when I got into university. That is the goal for this video. So I'm gonna shoot some in the bus stop while waiting for my bus. It should be here in the next 10 minutes. And I thought she'd do a video, yeah, I don't know, but like, yes. So my first expectation about university, first and foremost, is parties. Like, I had expected university to be fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, and there's the fun part of it, but like, when you watch all those Hollywood movie or Korean movie, and it's like, oh my god, Chad has a party tonight, wanna come? Oh my god, Britney has a party tomorrow, you wanna come? Oh my gosh, have you met Adam? Other things. This is what I was expecting when I got to university, like, okay, party after party, you understand that kind of vibe. But no, the parliament shows very different. And my bus is finally coming. Yeah, this will be my bus. So yeah, I'll continue the video with okay, so now I'm gonna continue the video with a vlog. So enjoy a day to school. So this is the metro. This is where I went after the bus when I got to school. This is the tunnel to my university. So it's like a shortcut, right? So it's like a tunnel. And I made some friends. This is Elizabeth. You would always meet her in the comment section. And I was like, okay, let me get ready before I went to class. Given I saw that year, like whatever it is I was saying. Anyways, so I was getting ready for class, and I think this was me after my class. I was having classes and I just what the word is that. So I wasn't able to record the video when I got to school because I had a lot of things I was doing. Now I'm heading to the library. Maybe when I finish reading, I'll finish the video, but right now, okay. library, and I did not finish shooting my video basically, but it's already late. I have classes very early tomorrow morning, so I would continue the video some other time tomorrow after my class. After I submit my assignment, I'm going to finish the video. But so just anyways, that's all I have to say. But like, yeah, I'll complete the video later. But like, can you comment on how I'm maintaining beauty at 12 a.m. sorry, 1 a.m. in the morning? So hi guys, it's currently 1 a.m. and I'm still in school. I'm just leaving the library. I could not finish the video I was gonna shoot earlier, so tomorrow after my class I'm gonna complete that. But I just need to update you what I'm doing right now. I don't know why this man that I don't know is staring at me. God, I'm so shy. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back. Why am I saying welcome back? This is supposed to be like a continuation, but it's like day 2 of me trying to shoot this video. When I tell you, the struggle is hard. It's so hard. It's very hard. Anyway, so yesterday I started my video. I couldn't finish it because like I had a lot of things going on. School. I thought I was going to be able to shoot it in between classes, but that was like almost impossible. And yeah, so I just moved it to day 2. And even day 2, it's like what, 5 p.m. in the evening. Been busy the whole day and everything. So I'm just going to get right into the video. And before I go, you know, like I bought like this iPad. Like I think I showed it in a previous clip. Jesus. Hey. Oh my god, that was catastrophic. Bro, I dropped the pencil and everything just went down. Is it still working? Oh shit, it's still working. So I purchased an iPad, right? Like, of course, I didn't do like an unboxing or shit because I didn't have time. I wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I purchased an iPad and an iPencil, you know, with the big girl vibe now. I love you. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Anyways, so today's video, okay, because like I used my iPad to like choose the things I want to say to y'all. So like I started yesterday in the video, it was like, so I started with party life. The party life in school, like what you expect and what you actually get, it's a parliament shows, bro. Like it's totally different. And I think this is because of so many Hollywood movies, you know, so many, I don't know, dramas and romantic series and everything you watch, right? Like, oh my god, you're in college, or we're gonna party all night, oh my god, child, whatever, you know, that kind of vibe. That's what you expect when you come to like a Canadian university. But it's not the same thing, baby girl. It's not the same thing. So of course that is not what you expect and what you're actually going through. Like I said, this is my own personal opinion. This is what I've experienced, and this is why I am making this judgment. Party life before school and when you're actually in school, it's not the same. My second point would be making friends. Number 2, making friends. Lord Jesus. It would be helpful if you and your friend, like maybe you know each other from before and you just like integrated into the university life together. Like here in Montreal, you know, there's like CJEB, then there's university. So maybe you guys, you know, knew each other from like high school, CJEB, and then integrate. Even if it's not the same program, the fact that you have somebody in school that you can be clueless with, because like sometimes it feels like you're the only one who doesn't know your shit in the old school. So but you having somebody there, it's just like a kind of consolation for you. Like, okay, this person, at least we're doing our shit together. Like at least we're like being clueless together. So making friends in school, I find it very hard, extremely hard and difficult. In my first semester, it was just school, work, home. Like it was very hard to make friends, because like I said, I think many people already have like their cartel, their kind of clique. So it's very hard to like be in that. Another thing is that in class, right? When you, like, for me personally, when I started university and I was in class, it's always like, maybe I shouldn't talk to this person. Let me calm down a bit. I don't want to look too forward and talk to that person. Go on me. That person you want to talk to. That person is having the same thought as you. So somebody needs to break the ice. So if you're waiting for the person to come and approach you, because the person is also waiting for somebody to approach them. So whenever you see somebody like, I would like to approach this person and, like, form like an alliance, like kind of friendship, go and meet that person. Because I kid you not, over 70% of the time, the person is thinking the same thing, like, oh, I don't want to be too forward to this girl. I mean, like, should be a girl. Go and talk to that person. My first semester, I was like, I don't talk to anybody, it's just me. And, like, you just notice that if you're failing the class, you're failing it alone. You're passing alone. There's nobody to share a success story. There's nothing. So go and talk to that person once you get to school, like, okay, this girl, this. It took me like 2 semesters to get over this. Once I go to class, I would always find a person in that class that would just be like, I don't know, maybe class friend. After class, we might not talk. Okay, that's fine. But in that class, I can't be alone. Because you would really see the impact. Having somebody to, like, oh my God, this assignment, I really did not get what the lecturer was saying. Just having somebody to text. Because, of course, the lecturers are accessible, but it's like, you don't have that much time. You need somebody that can give you, like, a reply now. So you have to build that relationship with that person. It's hard, but you have to put in the work. And once you have that friend, once you have your clique and everything, beautiful. Yes, very beautiful. So go and talk to that person. So my third point would be the class load in university. It's very funny because, like, the maximum amount of class you can take is 5. You cannot take more than 5 classes. And these 5 classes, like, they look small on your schedule and whatever. But what is going on in this class, my dear? Hey. So, like, your class, so normally you would have like 5 classes, right? Maximum you can take. Ever since I entered university, I only take 4 classes. I tried taking 5 classes once and I dropped it. I'm like, no, I dropped one. This is not the type of life I want. I'm not about to be depressed and start having mental health issues. I dropped one. And that 4 that I took, I felt it. So yeah, basically the class load is like, oh, you can just take 5 classes. That's the maximum you can take. But that 5 class will show you, I don't want to say pepper because, like, you feel it. Like, I didn't go to university. This is my first university. So I don't really know, like, the process of university in other countries. Nigeria in this case. But I do have friends that are in university in Nigeria, and they're like, oh my God, we take 10 courses, 9 courses, I have a class 8 to 4, 8 to 5. And they complain about the workload, which is obvious. If you're taking 10 classes, of course, it's going to be, like, overwhelming, right? But I don't understand why I'm taking 4 courses. I'm having the same stress. Even, I don't know if it's more, I just don't know. But, like, 4 versus 10, like, it's not tallying. You understand? But obviously, yes, I feel like the workload, but once you have a very good schedule, you can maneuver it. But it's like something you have to learn over time. If you just go straight to, like, okay, I'm in uni, I got to do this, take as many, no, you're going to break. So it's something that, let me just say, my first semester in university was just to experience so many things. I started picking up pace in my second semester, basically. Because the first semester I was like, what the hell am I doing? So clueless, there's no friend. There's no social life. There's absolutely nothing. I'm just like, yeah. You understand? So, but, like, now that you know, that you've learned things like that, you would be able to apply it in your further semesters, like semesters to come. So basically, I think the workload is pretty intense. Like, everything is already on the schedule. You can't afford to miss. You can't afford to, like, skip a day. I mean, you can skip classes, but, like, your deadlines, everything. That's just what I think about the class load. It might be a very different situation with other people, but with me, I think you just always have to find a balance. It's not chewing gum and sweet. It's hard work, and you just have to find your balance. Moving on, my 4th point would be educational background. So in Canada, as everybody knows, Canada is like a multicultural environment. There's a lot of cultures. It's basically a lot of people from different, we have like Africa, Asia, everywhere. A lot of people in America come here to live, you know? But what is this point driving at? It drives back at like your education back at everybody, like the way you've been taught so many things is so different. Okay? So having you to bring that knowledge and apply it to a very different society is so different. I'll take myself as an example, right? So I from Nigeria and I did my secondary school in Nigeria. I was going to like go into university, but then we moved here, so I had to do university. But I completed my university, my secondary school in Nigeria. And I'm getting here when I got to university, it was just like the way they interact with you in university, they interact with you like intellectuals, which is really good. Like obviously in university that you shouldn't be babied. Like you should they interact with you like intellectual, like you know what you're doing, right? So where this is difficult is that because for somebody coming from a very different background, the first year, the first semester of university is supposed to be like introduction to all of this basic stuff. But in this school or in this place, my personal experience, they expect you to already know. Like these are the things they should have taught you in the past. Like maybe if you went to college, because like here in Montreal, you have to go to college before you go to university. But as an international student, I'm not an international student, but great story for another day. But then you can skip college and go straight to university. So they were not. So it's a kind of like thing. Like if you already skip college, like if you can skip college, then you know what you're doing, right? So I didn't go to college. I just went straight to university. And let me tell you, everything they teach them, like in the introductory class and everything, it's not introduction, because they expect you to know. The lecturer is just like, oh, this. Okay, work on this and whatever. If you see me come to my office hours, I will explain and this thing. Even the explanation, the guy expects you to know. Like I don't know if I'm adding up and making sense, but I feel like that was it for me. I had a totally different educational background from Nigeria, and what I'm experiencing here, totally different, two different things. So like, it don't correlate sometimes. You feel me? It don't work out sometimes. So that's when you have to put in extra. I think this falls back on your workload, because the teacher is here, explain what he can, expecting you to know because like you're an adult and you have sense. But then now you have to put in the extra work. Like, okay, from where I'm coming from, they did not teach me like this. In fact, this is the first time. Many things I heard for the first time in class, and like it was just so normal. And I'm not shading or whatever. It's very normal. Like it's just the way of life, right? So there's so many things like Google is your friend. You have to go extra mile, read more, and just go out of the way. Like after class, you have to go on your own. You and your computer, whatever, do all the research so that by the next class. It was so funny to the point, like, you know, because when they come to class and like you do readings and we are doing class discussions, and the students will be like, oh my god, yes, in this book, oh the person, oh the persona, they kept saying things, and in my head I'm like, it's not the same book that we read. Like, did I read another book? Because what the hell are you guys saying? But they already have the background. They're from here. It was an easy like integration for them. But for me, it was a bit shaky. But now I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm okay now. I know what to expect. But the first semester wasn't like that. It would be like my last point would be finding balance with work, school, and you know whatever relationships you have, like friendship, your family, romantic relationship, whatever. So 50% of the students, obviously they work part-time and they go to school, and you know of course they have like relationship, they have families and everything. So what I'm trying to say is that finding the balance can be a bit technical and critical, because I feel like you cannot prioritize all of them at the same level. One has to be like on top and everything else comes after. And this is a kind of thing, this particular situation are things where people have like major difficulties with. I think I struggled with it for a while. I think I am still struggling with it. So I go to school full time. I work almost full time, but like it's not full time, but almost. Sometimes it feels like I work full time, but no. And you know, I have my family, I have friendship, I have everything else to like do on the side. And sometimes it's just like, oh my god, like maybe you have a class, like I want to use family as an example, because like my family is here, like, right? So after class, you know, they expect you to come home, like spend time. My siblings were like, oh my god, I'll see this because we used to do like movie nights or whatever. Oh my god, this movie just came out on Netflix, we haven't watched it yet, and whatever, can we watch it? I'm like, oh sorry, I can't tonight, I have to, finish my assignment and all those things. The little things, like they expect you, like, okay, now you're back, it's our turn, right? But then you have deadlines, and by the time you're done, you also want to catch up, like, okay, I have work. Oh no, oh my god, my siblings, oh my parents, so you kind of have the same goes to the international student, because first of all, the time zone is not even like compelling. So like you have to be like, oh my god, I have to stay in library like till 1 o'clock today, and then your mommy has been calling you from home, and like it's just like sometimes you don't understand, but like it's not an intentional thing, it's just something like that just happens, like you're just trying to find a balance. So I think finding a balance can be really hard, and many people struggle with it. You just need to, I don't know, pray, find a schedule, find something that works for you. Because that's the thing that I think, because you have to do class, you have to go to work, you have to do all this. Like now, Ruga is coming to Montreal, all those things. Oh, are you going for Ruga? Are you going for this show? Are you going for like this? But like, oh, I have class. Oh, and this is tell my prayer. And this, and I think like the parents, you're just like, once you're at home, like it's our turn. Like everything you're doing in this house now, you should be doing for us. As we're like, okay, can you go and cook this? Can you go and buy this? Can you go and do this? But then sometimes you just want to go home and just find consolation. Like, okay, let me just finish this. That's why sometimes, I'm sorry if I understand it. Let me not even dive into that. But yeah, I think finding balance is like everybody's. At some point in time, it affects you. You just have to find whatever works for you and go with it. I did say something about the party life in school, right, at the beginning of the video, but I also want to delve back into it. So the party life is not what you expect on TV, but there is. So don't get me wrong. There are parties, there are like shows, there are things that you can do, but it's not as crazy as the media has portrayed, or Hollywood has portrayed it to be. Like every night in a row, you're going to a party, there's chat. Why do I keep saying chat? There's chat, there's Blake, and oh my gosh, Stephanie, did you get it? All those things, right? Like, it's not like that. But obviously, you find your circle, and you see the people you blend with, and when they're hosting whatever, you are there to like, you want to go and, do these things. But yeah, so that says, again, these are just my opinion. These are strictly based on my experience. If you have other things that like what you expected and what you're actually going through, like your reality, you can put it like in the comment section, like do like a chat, like, okay, I expect my professors to be nicer, but they're not, or I expect them to be strict, but now you can just drop in the comment and whatever. But yeah, so I think that's the end of this video. Took me 2 days to shoot it. God knows how many days it's going to take me to edit it. I don't know when I'm going to be posting it, but like whenever I post it, show love, share, and everything. I hope to see you guys next time. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Subscribe, please. Till I come here next time. Have a lovely university life. Oh, what about people that are not in university? Have a lovely life. I hope this video is good for, like, it helps you if you're just going into university to know what to expect. And for those that are in university, I hope you like just makes you like causes you to order, find a way to like balance your life and your schedule and everything. Nobody knows it all. We're just managing. Anyways, ciao. I'm talking to you next time.